So what's episode 3 all about? Because this is the step which makes you the money. It turns your invention into reality. Now, money is always a result of doing something. So you need to do something. Because up until now, most of the things we've done have been mental exercises. See, the third step is all about taking action. It's about doing something. Because it's the action which makes or turns the thought into reality. When you want to turn on a light, you first have the thought, then take the action and turn on the light switch. No action, no light. And inventing is no different. So the answer to question I asked in episode 2, what do you do if you can't design a flexible, movable building block system yourself? Or what do you do if there's bits of your invention that you can't do yourself? The answer is easy. It's find someone who can. Go out and do what it is you have to do to make your idea happen. Look on the internet. Look, there's some great websites, great resources, and these days you can quite inexpensively often find people who can do what you need done. And remember, there's always something you can do. Now, we know what we want to do, and we know we can find people who can help us do what we want to do. But is there any more? Yeah, there is. This is a good time to start laying out a plan of action, because you owe it to yourself to be the very best you can be. So you need some kind of plan to start with. Now, what happens for me at times when I start to take action on a new idea is a little doubt and fear comes up. When actually, to be honest, sometimes it's not a little, it's actually a lot. Thoughts like, maybe things will never work out, I'll look a fool, I'll look like a loser, all these kind of thoughts come out. But remember, Edison tried things like burnt toast and orange peel for the light bulb filament before he successfully developed the light bulb. Do you think he cared about what other people thought of him? Do you think he had doubts? Probably, but he kept on going. He tried what he thought would work, and if it didn't, he simply tried something else. But at least he knew if it worked or not. He was never left wondering if an idea would work or not. Now, the time to act is always now. Robert Kiyosaki says, courage is to have fear and doubt and still take action. So be courageous and do what it is that you need to do to have the successes and the riches that you really do deserve. Now, there's one further word of advice. Work out the big steps, know where you want to go, then chunk them down into things you can do today or on a daily basis. Now, because remember the theory of an elephant? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So the 3 steps to creating your invention are gathering information, deciding what to do differently, and doing it. Now, what you do with these 3 steps is up to you. What does seem to stop this simple process for most people is they come up against a problem they can't solve. Is there a problem stopping you from making or turning your great idea or invention into reality? Look, there's a couple of options here. I wrote an ebook called Inventing a Better Block, which you can find on my website, warrenwilsoninventor.com. Just go to the ebook section. And it's all about the problems I face getting better blocks into the marketplace and inventing it, and the solutions I came up with to overcome these problems. There's also a great resource, inventright.com. They have a coaching program that's simply fabulous to help inventors get their inventions licensed. So there's different options. But remember, problem solving, like creating ideas, can become as simple as driving a car. We simply have to be shown how. So all the best with all your inventions, and may you have all the successes you deserve. See you in another podcast. Thank you. Thanks for listening.